Sullivan building. My name is Holly, and if you're new around here, we are builders and we are landscapers. So currently we've been working on a project behind the scenes, getting all of our council approval, certification and engineering done. We have just got the green light to start this job, so we got all of our approvals done. Now we can start demolishing this front yard, so come along with us. We are building a big 1.8 meter high retaining wall. We're going about 2.4 into the ground, so we'll start working on that this week. Before we get into the demolition of the job, this is what we are going to build. So the engineer has done some plans up for us. So we've got the residence here. This is the wall we are about to build. So it's 1.8 meters in height to here. We have a 1.4 meter fence on top of that. So it just gives you a visual of what it will look like. This is our building drawings here, so it literally shows you everything from the size of the wall on each side. We have in orange here, that is our F82 mesh. These are where we need to drill our holes, so they'll go down 2.4 meters. We have our council sewer running along there in red also. So we needed a build over sewer permit for this one. So the wall is engineered differently because of that. And then we have got another elevation shot just showing our block work and all of our heights. We have got here, so this is our footing down the bottom. So that is our R10 legs going across. They will be cages. We have got our 300 series block work going up here, 200 series on top. It outlines everything that we need to build this wall to. So we've got our drainage at the back. We have all of our Rio bars through the wall that we'll have to put in as it gets built. So that is a bit of what it will look like when we are building it. We have just arrived on site, so this is a front view of their front yard. Currently, this is a view from the top area. As you can see, all the trees and the existing wall that we have to remove. Now down the bottom, we are going to clear out all of the green waste first. So we've got a chainsaw and we'll just cut everything down and remove it from site. We have now knocked off for the day. It is about 3:30 and we got everything done that we wanted to today. So that was removing all of the green waste, and we did about 2 loads to the tip today. And then tomorrow we're going to work on getting the old retaining wall blocks gone. So we'll just pick them up with the grapple on the excavator and dump them. The site is looking pretty clear now, so we've removed all the blocks and the vegetation. I've gone through and I've marked this blue line here, which will be our front boundary line. That is 630 mil back from that footpath, which is our front boundary, and then we can start digging it out for our footings. We are now up to digging the front footing, so that will be 1200 by 350 wide. We have the 1.7 ton excavator just fitting perfectly in there, and then we can go up the sides and do the returns. Now that all the trenches are finished to our 1.2 meters deep, we are on to drilling out our holes. So these will be a total of 2.4 meters deep. 1200 will obviously be into the footing, so we need to drill 1.2 meter holes in here. We have about 8 holes to do, so this is hole number 1. As he will drill the holes, I'll just clean out the sides and shovel all the rest back into the hole for him to scoop out, because now it's at a height that's pretty hard to reach. We have knocked off work for today. We had a pretty good day. Everything went to plan. We got all of our holes excavated, the footings are excavated, so that was really good. Tomorrow morning we've got our hydrovac guys coming to site, so they will dig all around where the trench is for the sewer and get that all cleaned out for us, and then we can move on to the next step, which will be doing all of our rear work. The hydrovac guys are here this morning and they are blasting out the rest of the trench. As you can see, they are using high pressured water, which gets vacuumed back into their truck with all the mud. So this corner of the property, this is where the sewer is located. So they have hydrovac'd all down this side, and they've done all of our holes into the ground around all the water meter and the downpipe, so we don't hit anything. And then we will be good to start all of our reinforcement in the trenches, and we can then get that poured hopefully soon. Alright, these are our cages. They're 2 meters long, and then we've spaced them 200 mil between. Here are the boys unloading all their Rio on site. So we just went to Cairns Hardware and we picked up our F82 sheets. So this will be being put in the front and the back of our trenches as per our engineered drawings. So we'll have to just cut that up and then we can tie it all on with ties and put our cages into that as well.
Like put an end on it, that's easy. You know,
That's working.
but he can't feed the long, can he?
But can you drop the line?
Anyone, the highest one. Yep.
The front footing is basically in now, so we've got all of our Rio and our cages and our rods through.
Don't fall in, will you, cap boy? There you go, mate. Don't do that. Okay. I can grab you.
No, do not ever do that.
I just don't like have no fingers.
Yeah, no. No.
He got the tremors. Oh. That might do it, so we'll just form it up with a shovel.
Alright, we have finished work for the day. We got everything done that we needed to do. That was bringing all of our Rio to site and installing that in the trenches. So that is now finished and we got all of our boxing in for our side steps. Now it's the waiting game to see when we can get concrete because of all this bad weather and the long weekend. We'll just see how our trench withstands that and then we'll pour as soon as we get a small bit of no rain, so we'll wait for that. It is Saturday afternoon and this storm is coming through, which makes this job a little bit tricky because we have all of our footings open with no concrete in them and it is a long weekend, so hopefully we can get our concrete soon before this low hits us in North Queensland. We got all of our concrete in today, so that was really good to have that done. We got a break in the weather where we got our concreter there, the concrete truck there, but unfortunately because of the weather I couldn't get the cameras out and film much of it, but it is all in, it went smoothly, and then now we can move on to the next steps, which will be block laying, core filling, backfilling. So you'll just have to wait till the next episode to see the end result of the build. So thank you for watching and make sure you like and subscribe and keep up to date with what we've been building.